Two grown men had never seen The Simpsons. It's America's Barley Basket.
Welcome to America's Barley Basket. My name is Nathan Volsebuck, and sitting next to me, physically, is Marlon Wells.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Marlon.
How are you?
Oh, not too bad.
That was a delightful little physical whimper.
Like that whimper?
Physical whimpers.
We're going less guttural, more high-pitched this season.
Physical whimpers is a good alias for you.
Physical whimpers would have been a good wrestling fucking jobber in the late 80s. He has like a singlet with the red cross on it.
And in this corner, already in the ring. Yeah. Greensboro, South Carolina. Physical whimpers.
Hips twice as wide as his shoulders. He'd have to have a red and white mask, but the mouth cut out so he could see him.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
It's a wrestling podcast already.
We did it. Didn't fuck around this time. We got right
just
in.
fucking get to it.
Yeah, Physical Whimpers fills in for one of the Mulkey brothers when they get hurt. Give you $25 so the Midnight Express could step on your head a bunch. Doesn't seem fair.
It doesn't even pay for gas. Oh, you're already in character. Good.
Yeah. Get out there, kid.
Oh, holy moly.
You did great at the merch tables. I don't have any merch.
Oh.
Signing autographs hurts my carpal tunnel.
The pen is so heavy.
Is there a lighter pen anywhere?
Can you get a pencil?
Holds it with both hands. Your mask back on. This is bumming me out.
This is a deeply unappealing person we just created. Getting bullied by little kids in the autograph line.
Starts getting weird heat, like where it's not planned, like Norman Smiley, like the crowd gets into it, like they eventually got to throw him a win on fucking Sunday Night Heat or something. Hey, Brooklyn Brawler, listen, the kids love Physical Whimpers.
He's going to get one elimination in the Royal Rumble match, and he's going to be so surprised.
He's going to flip out a loud, arrogant heel who like just stumbles into him, like you could just see him slapping the apron in disbelief.
Yeah. That's who would eliminate Damian Sandow 5 years ago.
He's flexing and jumping around, and then Braun Strowman decapitates him.
Exactly. We could be writers for the E. We could. I bet that'd be I was about to say, I bet that'd be a fun job, but I bet there's a lot of horse shit you put up with in that job.
I bet Vince McMahon is not a fun person to have to fucking get him to sign off on shit.
Yeah.
But he likes to put his thumbprint on everything.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you hand him completely ready to print money gold scripts that he has to shit all over. Yeah.
Well, we just signed a contract. The U.S. Gold Olympian heavyweight champion. He's going to be I think a very long career. Can he fart? I'm sure he can. On camera, I guess we can check, but I don't know if we need to. He has to fart a bunch.
He's the farter.
He's going to be the farter. Barry Darcell threw his back out. We can't rely on him.
I listened a while back to that 5-part Behind the Bastards series on Vince McMahon. He's not a good guy.
Nope.
No, he's a bad one.
One thing I like about that whole huge takeover he did, that because you always think he didn't come from vast wealth, like he was kind of like the bastard son, he was one bad thing away from it all falling apart.
Yeah.
If at any point something would have
perpetually for a lot of decades,
for 5 fucking years at least of just. Then it kind of fell apart on him in the mid '90s, before the Attitude Era, because they talk about that, they were fucking. They couldn't sign contracts that competed with WCW. You know? That's so wild to think of that. The E is where you went and took a pay cut.
Yeah. It's nuts. It's a fun listen. I would recommend that. I mean, it's not a fun listen. It's pretty dark and sad in spots, but it's wrestling.
Speaking of dark and sad wrestling, I went and saw the Iron Claw on
Did
Thursday.
you son of a bitch? I want to see it.
Yeah.
Is it a date movie?
Not a date movie. Not a date movie.
I've heard it's very good.
Very good. Incredibly good. For those unaware, it's about the Von Erichs, and I don't have to tell you about the Von Erichs if you're listening to this podcast.
Yeah. What do you think? 85% of the people listening know the Von Erichs?
Yeah, they know the Von Erichs.
And if you don't know the Von Erichs, just go see the movie.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you should. If you want to see that movie, and you should, don't read a thing about it. Go in blind.
Every trailer I've seen is so misleading of what I know of the Von Erichs story.
And the insane thing is, they had to cut it down, the sadness, to make it palatable.
To not make it a 4-hour movie.
The real story is so much more sad that people would have been like, this is impossible. This is dumb.
This isn't real.
Yeah,
Who wrote this?
Like, this is too terrible.
Yeah.
It is wild.
The real Von Erich story is so just one thing after the other that you're like, this isn't real.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Like, Jesus Christ. You always forget, like that all, like, Kevin was he was like in his 30s, early 30s when all that happened. Like, what a thing to have happen to you, you know? Like, Jesus.
I do want to see that movie.
Yeah, it's good. It is very good. But there's a couple rough parts in it.
I really like that one actor that's on The Bear. He was on Shameless.
Yeah, I will say this, though, man. That sumbitch is 5'6" on a good day.
Oh, yeah?
He looks so ridiculous out there with the other guys, you know? Like, he's
just because he's shorter than everybody?
Yeah, and you could tell he's, pretty goddamn fit. But he ain't Carrie Von Erich was fucking double choo-choo train gassed, fucking just ridiculous. Like, fucking, he had 3 inches of shade under his titties, and one thing I'll give that Zac Efron, that sumbitch got fucking yoked. I mean, he does that a lot, but like, even for his stand, that sumbitch is big.
Yeah, all the trailers, he looks like a fucking brick shit house.
They got a big enough guy to play David.
Okay.
And David, you don't got to worry about that because David wasn't yoked like fucking Kevin and Carrie were, And that's the thing. I didn't know this, but it makes sense because he always threw the discus punch, the big windup. He was like trying to make it in the Olympics as like an Olympian discus thrower.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because they talk about that. Like early on, it's just David and Kevin wrestling. And like, Carrie's going to be our Olympian. You two will be our wrestling champions. And like, it's like, and then you look at him, they show him because there's a scene where like they're throwing discus. He's fucking a third of the size. You know what a fucking Olympic discus thrower looks like? A behemoth.
Yeah.
But I mean, besides that, but how fucking hard is it to? There aren't many humans wandering around that look like fucking Kevin or fucking Carrie Von Erich.
Yeah, much less actors.
One thing, and I'd heard this before I went in. MJF's part gone.
Oh, they cut it?
I mean, if you didn't know it was him, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't recognize him.
Oh, okay.
Because he played Lance.
Okay.
The pretend cousin that they needed to make up because everyone's dying. Spoiler. And like you just see him in a ring. That's all you see. All of his speaking parts are cut.
That's a bummer.
Kind of a bummer because I think that story is good. I think he just kind of fucked off and fucked him out of money or something like that. Jumped to another federation or something like. So then they had to disown him. Like, we don't like Lance anymore here. Like, and just such a and it's always wild to me how like wrestling was a thing. It ran a certain way for 50 years where every little area has it all died within like an 18-month span. Like WCCW, AWA, all those southern ones were fucking done between like January of 1980 and January of 89 to September of 90. That's 18 months are all fucking done.
Yeah, like, McMahon just came through and bought all the talent. And then what are you going to do? You can't have a wrestling show with no wrestlers.
And they all fought as much as they could, but then they just, and then like cable TV made those what used to be regional became national. Like such a wild thing.
I got to see that movie.
Yeah, it's worth it for sure.
I've been looking forward to it a long time, and then I forgot that it was out.
Yeah.
Until
it just came out yesterday.
Yeah. As we're recording this, it just came out yesterday.
Because I was going to go see Godzilla, but I was like, God damn, Godzilla hopefully will be in the theaters a while. I got to go
That
see
thing apparently rules, too, from what I hear.
Yeah. And Godzilla don't do a whole lot for me, but fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Just because, I don't know, the original ones that are silly and fun, but like...
Guy in rubber suit.
Yeah. I get the charm of it, but like that doesn't strike me as a good movie. Fun, sure. But this is supposed to be like a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, so that's, fuck. I'd happily see a good, decent budget, fucking big monster movie. That sounds like a good
Absolutely.
time.
I love a great big monster movie.
Fun way to spend the holidays.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's what Jesus had in mind.
Yeah, man. Fucking more people be into it if Jesus was a giant monster. He's fucking magic. He could be.
Are you proposing Kaiju Jesus?
Kaiju Jesus.
Kaiju Jesus?
Go Robo Kaiju Jesus?
Oh,
like Mecha Godzilla?
Mecha. Okay.
Mecha Kaiju Jesus. Fighting crime.
You're already writing the theme song. Fighting crime.
Yeah,
Is that what he does?
Super villains.
Like Daredevil?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be a little big. Maybe he's just he's more of an android.
No, I like the idea of Mecha Kaiju Jesus just taking down purse snatchers. Yeah. I like this, actually.
Yeah. How big we talking? 80 feet?
Sure. I'd buy 80 feet.
Yeah, that's big. That's a big robot
80
Jesus.
80-foot Mecha Jesus.
Holy shit, that's a whole lot of Jesus.
That's the name of the theme song.
Yeah. You could say he has it all. Whole lot of Jesus. Whole lot of Savior. How confused the audience. It's an AC/DC cover band? Is that that's
happening?
Is he in a giant robe? Why would they put a robe on him? It seems wasteful.
He's got laser eyes. What? And a jetpack.
Why does he fly? He's already so big. It's just it seems again overkill. Shoots tornadoes out of his finger. Why? How does that even work?
Fingers.
Yeah. He's Jesus. He can do whatever he wants.
Seems like a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah. How would he control them?
I don't know that he does. There's a lot of collateral damage in these kaiju movies, I guess.
Yeah. They got an audience that expects a certain amount of damage.
Yeah, a certain amount of buildings got to get knocked over.
Can't have precision. No precision. Kaiju Mecha Jesus. The blunt, he's a hammer.
I was about to say less of an awl and more of a hammer.
Well, I think we got something there. Maybe
write it down.
Catholic Coalition will get behind and make Jesus cool with the kids.
Yeah, they've been trying for a long time.
Put him on a skateboard, that never works.
Put sunglasses on him.
Yeah, backwards hat.
X Games Jesus. I like X Games Jesus.
He smokes.
The R in INRI stands for rad.
Holy fuck. Jesus is an unlockable character on Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yes. They already have the Christ Air. That's a move. That's a skateboarding move.
Yeah, Muska. Was that his name?
Yep. Muska did that.
That was a hard move to pull off. You had to really work on it. I don't know. Wasn't there that was a pretty wild button configuration.
I think if I'm not mistaken, by the time I started playing, you could just assign moves to whatever controls you wanted.
Oh, really?
In those like the Thug games, the Tony Hawk Undergrounds, I think you could just be like, I want left and circle to do this.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think I just had a lot of... and then you just set big dick moves to your easiest controls. And
so, Pro Skater became Underground?
It was like a different series. There's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 through 4. And then there's Underground 1 and 2. There's Project 8, which is the 8th game.
Okay.
There's American Wasteland, or American...
Yeah, I remember that.
American Wasteland, I think.
That might be it, yep.
Then they put out one with a peripheral with the actual skateboard that you set on your floor. And
Really?
stood on. It was all motion detected.
Oh, shit.
Terrible.
How can that work?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
But it was the age of Guitar Hero, so everybody was selling plastic bullshit with their video games.
As someone who was into Dance Dance Revolution, around that same time, do you ever recall seeing a pretty big, I mean, like, not big and popular, big fucking contraption of a big screen video game where you were on a snowboard? That ring a bell. I remember,
like in an arcade.
Yeah, in an arcade, totally.
There was a skateboard one that in Bismarck at
Really?
their arcade. They had a skateboard one.
I could have swore I saw like a really kids lined up to play this. This is like 2002, like a big snowboarding. Like,
okay,
I
believe it.
Yeah, the video games, like arcade games, last gasp was just to make them big.
Yeah, make them big, make them put something that you're not just standing there with a joystick. Yeah.
How many brand new arcade games do you think are developed every year?
Oof, I bet it's not many.
God, that's sad. I hope that the industry can hold on long enough to have a revival like pinball's had a revival.
Yeah.
You fucking can't go into a bar in Minneapolis without tripping over seven pinball tables.
Which
I love it.
As a pinball lover, big fan.
Yep.
But, like, yeah, it's shocking how everywhere they are.
Yeah, like pinball was a dead industry. They were down
Stone dead.
Yeah, like they were down to like one manufacturer who was barely making anything, and what they made, I guess, was shit.
Yeah.
So that was like 12 years ago, and then that one rando company that made that insanely ornate Wizard of Oz game,
Jersey Jack. That was the kickoff.
Yep.
Get it all back.
And then now they're like a fucking 4 different companies making them again. They're fucking cranking out new machines.
Stern started making pinball tables again, and I think Bally also started making pinball tables again.
Fucking Bally was big.
Yeah.
Like,
Midway's long dead, so they're part of Warner Brothers now.
Oh no shit. Okay. Yeah, video games. Like, there probably just isn't a market for it, but like, imagine being a manufacturer of video games and you made content that was only available in the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't let it transfer over to fucking console or PC.
You don't put it
What
on.
a risky endeavor that would be.
That'd be a tough one.
Yeah, but what a thing to make fucking people give a shit again, you know? Like,
yeah, the thing with like arcade games, I imagine there's not new arcade games because you would rather, if you're going to make a video game, put it on the consoles where everybody can buy it.
Yeah.
And no one wants new arcade games, I don't think. I think they want old arcade games fixed up.
And it used to be, an arcade game would be transferred to console, but the arcade game was always superior graphics.
Oh, yeah. Like, so many Nintendo games are arcade ports, and a lot of them are fucking terrible.
Yep.
Like, play Galaga on the NES, you will bash your face into the floor. It's so bad.
Play Pac-Man on Atari, you will throw that Atari out a window. It's so terrible. Crazy they couldn't get Pac-Man right.
Seems pretty simple, doesn't it?
It is unbelievably bad.
Narc on the NES is fucking terrible. Like, they all are. They're so bad.
Yeah, so I like Narc on NES, but it is pales.
It's a different game.
Yeah,
almost.
pales to the arcade version.
Yeah.
That fucking arcade version goes hard. You're shooting junkies in the face.
Fuck yeah, you
That
are.
fucking movies, that game's rough.
Stabbing people with hype needles.
Yeah, you're. The fucking junkies throw fucking hypodermics at you.
Yeah.
God, that's wild.
That game is buck wild.
That was maybe the first video game I remember hearing about, like, people complaining. Like, moms didn't like it.
No,
like,
we maybe shouldn't be playing this one.
Yeah.
This is a game about drugs.
Yeah. And then it was fucking less than 2 years later, I bet every 6 months there was a new complaint about video games.
Mortal Kombat being the big one.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah. Now I think about it, it's probably mostly just Mortal Kombat. People were up in arms about wanting a rating system on video games and stuff.
That's the one that did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. There is a rating system on video games.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. God, kind of forgot about that. I'm trying to think of any other games that got complaints. Did Road Rash? Road Rash was kind of violent.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably just didn't make it big enough.
Postal was a big one back then.
Yeah. Fucking forgot about that. Huh. And then eventually video games just became movies. Like you can do unspeakable shit in a video game nowadays. You know?
I mean, what's his name? That lawyer, fucking Jack. Damn it. made a career out of rallying against Grand Theft Auto games.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, all through the aughts.
Yeah, I forgot about like that. Was that the last video game series I think people were like was in the news because of its content
that would have made like mainstream news. Yeah, probably Grand Theft Auto. Yeah,
I've never played a Grand Theft Auto game. More than picking up a controller and bebop booping and crashing a car and running from the cops and shit like that. Like,
I would say you're missing out. I think they're good.
I think I've heard that some of those later ones are terrific.
Yeah, like it's fun to watch their trajectory because like 3, Vice City, and San Andreas were all pretty silly, you know, and really put the dumb fun first of like, I'm gonna go steal a tank and blow shit up and shoot cops with a rocket launcher. Yeah. And then 4 was like this very serious story about this immigrant coming to America and trying to leave his past behind. Like 4 is a very serious game where you can still do all that shit, but it's like not fun to do because it's all set against this very heavy crime story.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I don't actually want to kill this hooker because this character wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then 5 like found a good middle ground between the two where it's still dumb and fun but also a pretty good story.
When do you think 5 came out?
2013.
So we're a decade away since the last one. Is it done or?
Well, they just announced 6 that'll come out in 2025. So it's got a couple years left.
Is that the same company that did Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, Rockstar.
That fucking game. I watched my roommate play that for fucking hours. It's
Red Dead 2,
yeah. It's so fascinating.
It's outstanding.
Like how the world building is so bananas. It's like, you can go fishing, you can hunt, you can go play poker for as long as you want to play poker for. Like so wild.
You can ignore that game if you want.
You can live in that old West world.
It also has like an extremely good story. Like the writing in that game is so fucking good.
Yeah,
it's
like that.
Devastating.
Like that mid-game character switch.
Yep.
Like that's so. I was like, why are you a different guy? He's like, you missed a pretty big plot point.
Yeah, you really missed some stuff.
Yeah, what a fucking game.
No, that thing's real good.
One of the few times in the last 10 years I'm like, I should buy a new system. Like and play that, you know. Like,
if you told me, hey, I'm gonna buy a new system just to play Red Dead 2, I would tell you that you should do that.
You're making a sound decision.
Yeah, it's real good.
That'd have been a PS4 outfit.
Yeah, 4 and then 5.
Yeah.
You know.
So you buy a PS5, let's say. How many series back can you play games? You throw a PS3 game in a PS5?
No.
PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it kind of works? One back?
Yeah, for the most part.
Interesting.
That's not a hard and fast rule. It kind of is with PlayStation because stuff from the PS3 is hard to bring forward because PS3 had a really dumb interior architecture to it that makes it hard to put those games on other consoles.
Interesting.
Which is why like you can't really play Metal Gear Solid 4 on anything but a PS3 for the most part.
Interesting.
Which infuriates a lot of people.
Wonder if there's any other games like that are just kind of trapped on the PS3.
I'm sure. I bet there's a ton, actually.
There's some dorks that are just up in arms over this shit. I want to control Gobular, but I can only control Gobular on the PS3.
Xbox is good about updating all the stuff and letting you play older stuff.
Really?
Xbox is doing it better.
Was it you telling me that Nintendo's are hinting at a new console?
Yeah, they're expected to announce a new Switch for next year. Which they could use it. Like the Switch has been out long enough; it's starting to show its age.
God, fucking give Nintendo credit for just figuring out a way to stick around in video games. You know, like,
and they do their own thing. They don't give a fuck about keeping up with anybody.
Fucking nothing's ever. They never mass produce anything. You always got to wait forever to get your hands.
It's always sold out all the time.
Like planned scarcity. Like,
yeah. They're And you're always going to buy it because you want to play the new Mario.
Yeah.
And you buy, like, you can play other games on a Nintendo platform, but you buy a Nintendo platform to play Nintendo's games.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that there's still the handful of third-party shit that makes it over. Like, but you can still buy Madden football.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, some of those big sports games like transfer over to everything.
It looks terrible compared to the way it looks on other consoles, but I remember when the new Mortal Kombat came out earlier this year, it was like screenshots floating around the internet of like, look how fucking terrible this looks.
God, that's wild that they're that far behind that it's very noticeable.
Oh yeah, big time.
But you can play it in the car or on the roof.
You can in bed.
In bed, yeah, under the
play Dr. Mario in the shower
in the crawl space.
Just you and a possum.
Yeah.
Playing Excite Bike.
Yeah. Parents so fed up. You're 36 years old, laying on the couch in your underwear playing video games. Dad finally opens up the crawl space. This is where you live now. You don't even flinch.
We're gonna have you go down here.
Yeah, like you're not even like mad. It's just like, this is what it's come to. I guess you live under the house.
Yeah, you and Yoshi just go down here.
Your mom's dumping bags of Funyuns into a heater vent. Thanks, Mom.
Eat them like Kirby.
Fucking Kirby be a good Halloween costume.
You are obsessed with dressing like Kirby.
God
it's
damn.
Shocking how much this has come up.
Big red shoes, little red hat. Then some
Kirby
kind
doesn't
of
wear no hat.
Doesn't he?
No.
Oh, I thought he had a little hat sometimes.
Well, I guess he wears a hat if he eats somebody who has a hat.
That's what I'm thinking of when he eats Mario and Super Smash Brothers. Yep, that's what I'm thinking of. You're right.
Well, you could be Mario Kirby.
Shave your head. Shave. You got eyebrows. You can keep your eyebrows. Face clean shaven. Paint yourself pink. A little rosy cheeks.
Yep.
And then do you fucking just strip nude, wear like a fucking tight fucking thong, you just paint everything pink? Or do you Missy Misdemeanor Elliot it and have the big air compressor blow up body?
Oh boy.
Well, me and a buddy were talking about getting into wrestling and shaving your head, thinning your eyebrows out, and being a giant baby. How off-putting would that be?
I don't like that.
Toddling around the ring. Gaga goo goo. Just doing huge. And like it's like you're kind of like a Zangief. You take a ton of damage, your offense misses wildly, but when it connects, it's devastating. There's a giant baby splash.
Occasionally you fall on your butt and cry.
Yeah, throw tantrums. You don't know what to do. You're a heel. Your manager hands you a giant rattle. You brain the fucking baby face with it.
Holy shit! Terrible.
Choking him with the strings from your bonnet when the ref's not looking.
This has for sure been done in Japanese wrestling.
Yeah. Oh
There's
my
no
god.
way it hasn't been.
Just like you got to wear like the big underwear looking fucking trunks, you know, but padded out like a diaper,
like a sumo diaper.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. This and not full calf, little tiny white booty boots, like halfway up. I'm trying to think who wore boots like that. There were a couple guys that didn't wear the full lace ups. Maybe Brock Lesnar, maybe.
I couldn't say.
So
big old oversized pacifier.
Yeah, big binky. Yeah, bonnet binky
coming to the ring with a blankie.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah. the blankie has to be flammable so you can throw a fireball.
Occasionally you trip on it like you're holding it and running.
And you have a valet. It's a nanny.
Oh, God damn it.
Fucking baby powder in the eyes when the ref's not
like
looking.
Fuji does.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This would work.
I hate this. I hate it so much.
You'd have to have a monster-sized dude. Like 6'6",
the bigger the better.
380, just a big bald head too. Big round head. We're looking for a round-headed fella. Yeah.
Brodus Clay would have been a good pick for that.
Fuck yeah. Oh man, Prince Albert.
Yes.
Jesus, Prince Albert could have played a good
Terrifying.
baby. Would nightmares for decades. Him toddling around in your front yard at 4 a.m. Picture that. You just, what's in my yard? And you look up and he's just looking up at you saying gaga goo goo. Like, fuck, you don't leave the house again?
Nope.
Yeah, food delivered?
Locking the door forever.
Yeah, that's out there in the neighborhood. No, none of your neighbors know what you're talking about. Looking at you like you're out of your mind. Like, what? He's really big. This is giant baby man? Baby man. Like you own a daycare? No, he's a giant baby, but he's a man. Like, are you okay, man? Are you sleeping enough? He said, gaga goo goo. Just pulling their kids closer. Like, we gotta go.
He's real, I swear.
I saw baby man. Don't walk away. You're hanging flyers.
Have you seen Baby Man? It's just a crudely drawn.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck. He's in the backyard the next night. All wrapped up in the hose, crying, throwing a tantrum. Oh, sucking your thumb too, a lot of that. Yeah.
God damn it.
Big baby. Coming to the ring. Big baby Binkums. Accompanied by Nanny. Oh, fuck. It would work.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
That'd have been good early 90s WCW fucking Jim Herd era.
Yeah.
Fucking mid 90s WWF.
Yeah, everybody had to be a character.
Tell him you're going to change someone's diaper? Fuck. Vince McMahon would sign off on that in a heartbeat. Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Copyright these good ideas.
Yeah. I was the victim of a toddler run-in on stage last week.
Oh, you sure were. That was so good. And, you know, it's...
Had a fucking 3-year-old storm the stage at a show.
You think I'd say a little older than that, but yeah.
I'm bad at guessing.
I was, I guess, 5 because that kid was pretty mobile. Like
mobile, but not talking.
Oh, really?
So I don't know.
Yeah.
3, 4, maybe.
That kid was had intent.
That kid was a fucking outlaw.
When the mom went to the other side of the stage, the kid went around you.
Yeah.
Like the kid grabbed your leg. It's like, oh no.
I didn't realize what was happening until the kid was already on stage.
Yeah.
Like I just saw movement too close out of my periphery and turned my head. I thought I was going to get dime bagged or something. I didn't know what was happening. So I turned my head and there's this child on stage and just perfectly at home on stage. Just walked up to the stool, took a look at my beer and my phone. And
natural showman.
That mom was so apologetic and so just, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I'm so sorry. She had to run on stage and get the kid. The kid was hiding behind me.
Yeah, that kid, it wasn't just this wasn't just, I want to see what's happening up there. They had a goal.
Yeah, I'm going to go get on that stage. Yeah.
Good thing you naturally love children, so.
Oh, you can tell by the video. I recoil as if it's a cobra.
Yeah. Tense.
As our friend Casey Flesh, who went on after me, put it when he got on stage, I reacted as if I was violating my parole at the time. It's like, no, get it away. I stayed in the pocket. I kept my cool.
Yep, you did. Yeah, didn't fall off. You eat shit running off the stage. Good God.
I'm just terrified.
Just a loud face plant.
No.
Wrapped up in the cord, knocking down the speakers. The baby's gone. Calm down.
Oh, I'm glad I got that on. I'm glad I was running tape for that.
Yeah, that was a good moment to catch.
Got to get in the habit of that. Got to run tape more often.
Check the tape.
Catch shit like that.
I don't want to go back to talking about big baby Binkums.
Holy. All right.
I don't know. I think we've exhausted him. I just feel like there's a...
I think you want to be big baby Binkums is what's happening
I just don't think I could pull it off athletically. I don't want to hamstring a good idea by forcing myself to be part of it, you know?
Oh, this Kevin Smith problem.
Yeah, exactly. This deserves to fly as high as it can. Like we need an experienced grappler to shave his body and his head put on the diaper, powder up. Don't be big baby Binkums. Holy shit, like traditional, like locking up and hammer locks with a baby. He's so good. And they'd have, fucking Prince Albert's got that build. He doesn't have much defined muscle. So does Brodus.
Right.
Yeah. You'd have to have him a little bit chubby because babies are chubby. Like, God damn it, I like this idea.
Otis would be a good one to use a current wrestler.
Yeah, that's a bitch. You have to shave every 4 hours. He's a fucking...
He's a woolly boy.
He's a big hairball. God damn it, that's such a part of his look. Vince McMahon, oh yeah, next week you're going to have to shave your entire body. You're a baby
You're
now.
a large baby now.
And then you'd hear you say, gaga goo goo.
That's good shit, pal.
Wasn't you telling me about how Vince McMahon, like, in his head, like, the funniest thing that can happen is someone, like, pushing someone into, like, a mud puddle?
Into a pool.
Yeah.
It's his funniest thing that could ever exist is pushing someone in the pool with their clothes on.
What is wrong with him?
Followed closely by any manner of, like, poo-poo fart humor.
Yeah, like... How is he a billionaire? It's insane.
It's not. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's like an 8-year-old, but this is like the most. He changed wrestling fundamentally forever. Like
an 80-year-old billionaire.
Just laughing his nuts off of someone getting pushed in. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's not funny,
right? But the funniest thing ever,
yeah, and laughing heartily every time.
Yeah,
like, yeah. A good hip check to someone not ready for it into a pool is hilarious.
No, it's not. If you're somebody who can't.
Well, the
swim.
one time I saw it, the guy couldn't swim, so it got real tense real quick.
I'll bet.
Like, hey, quit fucking around. I was like, oh fuck, someone get in there. And fuck, he was pissed.
Yeah,
it's like, brother, you're 5'10". That pool is 6 feet deep. It's like, yeah, man, I don't know how to fucking get out of it. Just bounce. I can't fucking bounce. I'm losing my mind. He did not want to hear our tips.
He didn't want to hear your help.
Yeah, that's so. Like, it's one. We've talked about it a million times before, but it's one of those things. Like, once you know how, you can't revert your brain back. It's like not knowing how to ride a bike is almost foreign,
right?
You know? Like, but not knowing how to swim for me, like falling into water and being petrified. Because I remember being little, and I'm sure I was that way, you know. But like, I learned to swim at a pretty young age, so.
Nope. Yeah. Terrifying. Just a thrashing flurry of panic.
That's so wild, yeah. Like, for me, like, it would just be, fuck, I got to kick these shoes off ASAP because that'll sink you, you know? Yeah. I mean, denim's not meant for the water, but I'd still survive, you know? Like, what it is, it's losing the panic, I think, is what is the big part of learning how to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I remember being a little kid at swimming lessons. Some kids, they had to fight those fuckers tooth, and some just never showed up again. The fear won.
Yeah, man. It's terrifying. I react to the same way getting pushed into a pool as you would getting pushed off a skyscraper.
Off a plane, yeah. No.
Oh, fuck, oh, God. Oh.
Not the murky depths.
Not the abyss.
You're screaming that in a public pool in Edgeley, North Dakota. Not the abyss. You can see the bottom of the pool, Marlon. It's 3 feet deep.
No.
Davy Jones' locker.
Physically fighting everyone around me.
He has scratched so many teenage girls. We can't find anyone to work at the pool this summer.
Pick up one of them fold up sunbathing chairs, just swinging
it. Your mom pulls up and the fucking shore pickup, beep beep. It's all forgotten. You're just happily
okay, bye guys. Huck that chair.
Dairy Queen. Honey, it's 9:30 in the morning. Dairy Queen. Okay.
Blizzard.
I'll have 2. You won't have 2 blizzards.
You can't have 2 blizzards.
Blizzards.
Oh, shit.
Let's just go right to Dairy Queen. Fuck these swimming lessons. Yay!
Caramel on this one. Those chicken strips.
Caramel. I know they have it. Holy fuck.
Order chicken strips asking for a caramel drizzle.
Butterscotch. Oh, just that teenage kid looking at you. You're not fucking bluffing. Okay. Yes. Doing the fucking dilly bar dip on your chicken strips. Strawberry. I'm going to go to hell for this. I shouldn't allow this to happen. I need to talk to this boy.
We'd like a banana split, and can you replace the bananas with chicken tenders?
It's his birthday. He told me it's all he thinks about. He's 4.
I'm gonna say it, and you might not like it, but I'm gonna say it because I'm brave. I bet caramel drizzle on a chicken strip is not the worst thing you've ever had in your life.
I can go with you there.
Perfectly acceptable.
I can go with you there. Like, what's the difference between having it fucking a chicken wing tossed and a super sugary?
Sure, like a honey sriracha,
Yeah.
like I bet you I've put honey on chicken strips. Like, that's good.
I bet caramel, probably would prefer it not to be there, but it's totally fine.
I bet it's a perfectly acceptable dipping sauce. I'm not going to order it at the drive-thru.
Jesus Christ,
like
hey.
a psychopath.
We'll make you eat that outside. Holy fuck.
Just driving, dipping your chicken fingers in a big caramel ramekin.
You're fucking rolling your Sonic corn dogs like fucking candied apples.
Dipping and swirling, letting it harden.
25 of them laid out on wax paper. This is a terrorist fucking.
Marlon, what are you doing? Meal prep? What are you talking about? I'm a health nut. I got a meal prep.
Your teeth finally break through that tough carbo and you're eating fucking hot dog. God damn it. The cornbread would be whatever, That hot dog in the center. Holy fuck.
That's going to be the tough one. Yep.
Probably not terrible.
Probably not the. I bet it's not as good as chicken strip dipped in caramel, but it's probably pretty terrible.
Good God.
Oh fuck. Whew. You just saw how I get down for lunch. I had toast with peanut butter, sliced up banana, and hot honey. No, there was no ketchup. That's a good ass sandwich.
Holy fuck, ketchup on bananas is rough.
Yeah. I don't like that.
We're out of hot dogs. Fuck it, we're using bananas. Whew, fuck it, was totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm never a banana on shit like that type of person often, but it's totally acceptable.
Oh, slice up a banana on some peanut butter toast. Oh, yeah. All the time.
Banana for me is just like nature's candy bar. Just unpeel and shove in your head.
It's a dessert.
Yeah. Like I never want like a banana split. Never something I'd order.
No, I don't like banana with ice cream.
Yeah, I don't like it on cereal.
Me neither.
My mom would sometimes dice up a banana and put it on her like fucking Cheerios or something like that.
Any of those. People throw in a handful of blueberries and some Rice Krispies? No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, man, yeah.
Nope.
That combo to me sounds way better than bananas and Cheerios, but yeah, I still...
Yeah, putting fruit in your cereal...
Keep it to the side.
Putting fruit in your cereal, just a thing on the commercials for cereal.
Yeah. God, yeah, they're really dressing up the cereal in the commercials.
Yeah, the balanced breakfast.
Fun fact, you know what if you look at a bowl of cereal on the box of cereal,
yeah,
you know what the milk is? Elmer's glue.
Glue, yeah, I did know that one, yeah.
It's like, what a...
Crafty.
Yeah, right? Yeah. What a job to have. You're the guy that rebuilds a bowl of fucking Raisin Bran so it looks presentable.
The glue guy.
Yeah. Man, I'll fuck up Raisin Bran. Holy shit.
Fucking A.
I will eat that till I shit. Raisin Bran Crunch, let's be specific.
Which, with that amount of fiber, is coming soon.
Yeah, right. It's blown, but it's going to be a nice, clean one.
Yeah.
Not going to feel bad about it.
I like Raisin Bran. It's not... I wouldn't put it in the top 3 probably, but if we're talking top 10s, Raisin Bran's going to show up.
Raisin Bran Crunch will be there for me, but regular Raisin Bran would be top 20 for sure.
I prefer the regular old Raisin Bran to the Raisin Bran Crunch.
I don't like that Crunchy Boy.
Yeah, like Raisin Bran Crunch is just like, oh, we got some extra, like some clusters in here, you know?
Well, my favorite cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats. So I'm clearly a cluster boy.
You're a cluster boy. I didn't.
Just a slut for clusters.
Cluster
just a dirty cluster slut.
You filthy cereal whore. Yeah. No, I don't care for it.
Look, you're a cereal Puritan.
I think Honey Bunches of Oats, I think the flakes are such horse shit. Like, you're there for the clusters.
Yeah.
So the flakes are such a fucking trash afterthought.
See, I think that's why I got to go with the almonds. It adds a little more heft to it.
Of the two, because there's two flavors of Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah.
Me, Wheaties. I want Wheaties.
If I'm going basic B, no sugar cereals, it's Total.
Okay, sure. I'll eat a Total.
I will have Wheaties, cornflakes, not even a question. Wheaties every day. Cornflakes might be the worst cereal.
I'll eat cornflakes.
Oh man, they're so. I mean, I will because they're so nothing. Like not like they're fucking taste like fucking poison or anything. But it just.
I like how they taste.
That's
the
madness.
issue is they're not very hearty the way a Wheaties is.
Get real mushy.
Yeah, like cornflakes is to Wheaties as Wheat Thins is to Triscuits. Like Triscuits got some. You could build a house with Wheaties if you needed to.
Got another mom move would be dump a handful of raisins into your cornflakes. It's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
Not the same.
I've never seen that happen either. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, that was a thing in our house.
Also, sitting and just eating Rice Krispies, not a thing either. Rice Krispies are bought to make bars with.
No, as a kid.
Eat a bowl of Rice Krispies like a lunatic.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. That was a choice a mother made. Like, I can't have my kids eating fucking candy for breakfast, so here we go. Rice Krispies. Just knowing, it's like all day I see commercials for Lucky Charms. I know the store has them.
You could eat 2 full boxes of Rice Krispies and still be hungry.
Yeah.
There's nothing to them.
Air.
It's like eating packet peanuts.
Yeah, like fucking packaging material. Oh, boy. Yeah.
You just buy Rice Krispies to make better food.
But the funny thing is, though, I fucking love Cocoa Krispies or fucking Cocoa Pebbles.
Which is just chocolate flavored Rice Krispies.
They fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I love Golden Crisp, and that's just sugary puffed wheat.
Yeah, puffed wheat's a nightmare unless it's Sugar Crisp.
Yeah.
God, I will fucking pour the milk right into the box of fucking Cocoa Pebbles. God damn it. Shake it. I'll go on a mountain bike trip just chugging that out of the box.
You filling a camel pack full of Cocoa Pebbles and milk.
Yeah, one camel hump's got the Cocoa Pebbles, the other one's got the milk. I got
Sucking
2 hoses.
Down, yeah.
Fucking a Mortem Joe in it on a mountain bike.
Witness me. Oh, crunch, crunch, crunch. It's so good.
The cereal slurry is at a perfect consistency.
I prefer Cocoa Puffs to Cocoa Pebbles. I like the balls. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Can't be saying shit
We're
like
having
that on
fun.
the internet, Marlon. But they're a little more substantial. Cocoa Pebbles just turn into Cocoa Sludge immediately.
Fuck,
just
yes.
Cocoa-crete.
Pour it down my head. No chewing. This fucking... This is some kind of fucking apparatus in my mouth to hold it open.
Apparatus in my mouth.
More cocoa. I need more cocoa.
I would like my cereal to put up slightly more of a fight than Krispies can offer.
So you're probably going to take Trix over Fruity Pebbles?
Yes, but I don't want either of them. I don't like fruit cereal.
You got Fruit Loops, Trix, Fruity Pebbles.
Put them all in the garbage.
Really?
But if you're going to make me eat them, Loops, Trix, Pebbles.
I'm the opposite. Pebbles, Trix, Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I like structure in my cereal.
I wonder if Fruit Loops wasn't on sale a lot, because that was the one fruity cereal we would sometimes have in the house.
I feel like it was never in the house because it was deemed dumb or silly.
I mean, there's a giant toucan on the box. It doesn't have fucking F. Edward Murrow on the box.
You know what cereals were always in the house? Corn Pops and Kix.
Kix.
Always.
Kicks sometimes, because I think that was often sold as this is your kids will like it, but it's not poison.
Kid tested, mother approved.
Yeah. But never. Pops was just as hard to get as any of the other good stuff. My fucking brother. God, whole box of corn pops to the fucking dome.
I don't think corn pops are good. Corn pops are like styrofoamy in their texture.
For me, perfectly okay, but never would purchase.
Yeah.
Like if that's the one cereal at a motel breakfast, I'll eat it. But like the other one that crossed my mind, Alpha-Bits. Last time you ate a bowl of Alpha-Bits?
Maybe never.
Really? We'd occasionally have that in the house.
If I did, it's when I was a child.
I think my mom just had a general worry of marshmallows being a part of breakfast.
To be fair.
Yes. Because we never had the Buck Wild shit.
Yeah.
I think she bought Cookie Crisp once and she saw how fast we ate it and said never again. We're not feeding these kids little cookies for breakfast.
I've brought up before, we were not a cereal family.
Yeah.
Like, I bet we had cereal less than once a week.
Oh, no. That's if I ate breakfast, it was cereal 90% of the time, maybe toast. Because like we were left to fend for ourselves.
Sure.
Like, here's what you can do. Like, I'm leaving this house for the next 9 hours.
Breakfast was hot food at the table.
That's wild. So what time would you wake up as a kid?
Whenever mom hollered at you to get up.
Jeez.
If I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering right, the bus came at 7:30.
Eat my whole butt. That's fucking.
So you were up by 6:30 or 7 at the latest.
Our bus was like 8:15, and I'd bitch about that. We were like the second to last to get picked up or dropped off.
We were also always night showerers. No one in our family was like waking up and having a bath or a shower. You did that. That was a night activity.
Yeah, I was that way till like junior high, till like I started to stink, and then I'd fucking shower.
So like you cut that out of your morning getting readies.
Yeah.
You can make it in time.
I remember like realizing, like, you know what? I am at an age where I definitely need to shower every morning. Like, 'cause that's a weird thing that all of a sudden you just start to stink.
Like, what is that smell?
What a weird thing. Like, is that me? Why is this happening? Now I just stink.
I remember being like 14 or 15, like junior high, 7th grade, and all of the boys getting a tiny stick of Old Spice deodorant like in gym class one day. And it was like from Old Spice. It had a big promotional card, came in this big plastic package, and it was like a thing that happened to the 7th grade boys every year in gym class.
Interesting.
Here you go. It didn't come with any manner of your body's going through changes or anything
you're blossoming.
like that. Yeah, we were not told about our blossoming bosoms. But we have all the boys, I remember that day in gym class.
The closest I remembered anything like that was just getting it in the mail for, I think, my 16th birthday, a Mach 3 razor.
Oh, sure.
I don't know how I got on that mailing. Still own that razor to this day.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they have some manner of... I bet they buy that data from the government. The government knows when you're turning 13.
Probably.
Because they know your age for the draft.
Yeah. When do you register when you turn 18, I think? Is that a senior year of high school thing?
That sounds right.
Do you go to the goddamn post office? That seems right.
Either the post office or the courthouse. I don't remember.
I remember just being like told I had to do that. Like, what? Really? That's a thing? I thought it was just on TV. Like,
also, fuck you?
Yeah.
Why?
That when you're doing that is when they should also give you the option they'll give you $500 in fucking Subway gift cards if you get a fucking vasectomy. Well, the government should offer vasectomies at age 18. How many problems would that solve?
I love this political platform.
Yeah, just fuck it. I mean, do it the way, because I know there's a way to do it that's pretty easily reversible. Maybe you want to fucking have kids later. Great. Your dumb ass doesn't need to be having them now.
At 18, yeah.
All these fucking knuckleheads cranking out kids like it's a contest.
Are you running for Senate with this? Because I think you could.
My name's Nathan Vilsabuck. I'm running for city council.
You've definitely never said anything on this podcast in 184 episodes that could get dug up.
Were the takes hot? Yes.
You were just talking last week about how cool Nazi memorabilia
my
is.
blood sugar was skyrocketing for 184 episodes. The chances are slim, I know, but it happened. Please believe me.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's a great idea. Especially if you're talking $500 in Subway gift cards. Fuck yes.
That's a lot of fucking...
I get $500 worth of sandwiches and a free vasectomy?
Yeah. Sign me up. Think of that. Or I don't know. I'm sure fucking companies will be happy to throw fucking gift cards out for it.
Sure.
Where else does
Chipotle?
What else? 18-year-old boy want to shop?
iTunes.
Fucking GameStop.
Yeah. Fortnite bucks.
Yeah. Holy fuck! There's a new skin you can only get if you get a vasectomy.
You know what? That would work.
Yeah. Or some kind of fucking chip they put in your nut sack that's there for 5 years or something like
your
that.
Your nut chip, yeah.
Your nut chips.
Chip my nuts.
Chip me up.
Chip them.
Chip my biscuits.
Chip them both.
Double chip me, daddy. I'm presenting.
Oh, don't like that.
I'm building utopias over here. No one wants to hear about it. You know?
I'm on board.
Yeah.
I don't love Subway, but I would eat the fuck out of $500 in
when
free
you're
Subway.
18, you're right out on the world. There's Subways everywhere. You're never not far from a Subway.
Yep.
Yeah, Subway could be, and people want to dunk on Subway, which that bread is made out of latex.
It's troublesome.
Yep. But you know what? There's fucking banana peppers.
You can eat spinach.
Look at every fucking inch of a Burger King. Tell me how many banana peppers you count. Not a fucking thing. There's a lot of vegetables there.
Show me on the doll where you can get spinach at Burger King.
Good point. You know what? As a man who enjoys trash as I do, you know where I went for the first time in 23 years?
Okay.
White Castle.
I've never been to a White Castle.
Yeah.
Do you have a White Castle in the cities?
There's a couple. There's one or two in the city proper. Then there's some in the far west suburbs. Hell, right off I-94. You should treat yourself.
Son of a bitch. I've never been.
It is a unique menu. The sandwiches are all square buns.
Yeah, they're all sliders,
2
right?
by 2 roughly. And it's the weirdest combos. They got Coke. You know I'm a fan of that.
Cocaine, yeah.
They have crinkle cut fries.
Oh, I love crinkle cut fries.
I got a little small one of them. They're perfectly fine. You can get a Sloppy Joe slider. Perfectly acceptable.
I don't care for a Sloppy Joe.
Oh, see, because it's like the kind I like that's just chemically produced meat sludge.
Just paste.
Yeah, fuck. It's like, give me 4 of these fucking things. And then the little burgers were way better than I remember. I mean, I got doubles. There ain't a vegetable to be found at a White Castle.
Because they got the little fake onion crystals, right?
Yeah, but like they weren't as intrusive as I remember them being.
Huh.
So... Jeez, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I gotta try this. I haven't been here in fucking years.
How big? Like, you think of how big is that bun? Is it the size of a dinner roll in a basket in the middle of the table at the steakhouse?
Slightly deflated dinner roll.
Okay.
Yeah, dinner roll that's lost its will.
So you certainly, I've never been, so I don't know what the process is. You certainly don't order one of those.
Yeah, I think they often get sold in 4-packs or 2-packs.
So if you go in and say, I would like a number 5 on the combo board, that's probably 4 of those, a fries and a drink?
Yep, exactly,
okay.
Yeah. And they offer a bunch of different variations, but I just got a basic double cheese and then the Sloppy Joe. Fucking
solid? Perfectly.
I was like, let's look
fine.
at this fucking... Huh. And Beastie Boys lied to me. White Castle fries do not come in one size. There was different options. That's all
That a Beastie Boys lyric? Yeah, I don't know.
Yep. White Castle fries only come in one size.
I have walked past, because you can buy White Castle sliders frozen in a grocery store.
Which sound terrifying.
I've walked past those a few times and cast a bit of a raised eyebrow, but I've never committed.
Daddy ready to dance the dance of death?
Maybe next time I'm in Minneapolis, I got to swing through.
Look, but I recommend it.
It never would have occurred to me that you have one.
Yep. Yeah, their market must be weird, like their territory.
I think they're a largely northeast and east coast
and
thing,
south. I mean, like, well, maybe also because Nashville's big enough that I bet it's like we're an east, maybe southeast, and every major city.
And yeah.
One thing though, you know who doesn't follow that is Jack in the Box.
Largely West Coast.
Yeah, like, and I had heard at one time they were planning like we want to be everywhere eventually. You know, we want to be the next, you know, like a Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's type operation, but hasn't happened yet.
Well, they got set back by their big fucking salmonella thing in the 90s that killed a few people.
Fuck, I forgot about that. What were they serving? Fucking tainted tacos?
Yeah, something like that. That's what they call me.
Yeah.
I think it was the taco meat, yes, that was offing people back then.
Tainted tacos forced to team up with Big Baby Binkums. They get fucking demolished by the Steiner brothers.
Physical Whimper is special guest referee.
Oh yeah, they got to get Big Baby Binkums to get Physical Whimpers in there. Holy fuck! If he ain't selling it, because it's just happened naturally. A huge lariat from fucking Scott Steiner. Just 3 full flips in the air.
Holy shit!
How much does he weigh? Like bird bones. Doesn't make sense. 6'1", 87 pounds. Physical Whimpers.
Oh boy.
Oh. We're gonna wrestle again.
I don't like it.
We just talk.
Boots are so tight.
The turnbuckles look soft, but they're not.
Fucking droopy dog.
Ooh boy. Fucking that. I need
you can't get this baby out of your mind.
I need to go do something and have I need to go sit down and watch an episode of fucking Hee Haw or fucking Coach. I just need something in my head to make me forget about Big Baby Binkums. Anything will do. It's just going to keep coming, like him being big sloppy elbow drops like Abdullah the Butcher, but there's devastating because it's so fucking big. Like he doesn't even realize what he's doing. Doing the earthquake butt drop and sitting on you and clapping. Like, hey, I did it.
I hate this.
Oh my God. His finisher's called Fall Down, Go Boom. Oh, a lot of uh-ohs too. Yeah. Goddamn Nanny. Nanny's always fucking.
The baby powder Fuji does.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh,
I
man.
legitimately really hate this. If I saw a giant man dressed as a baby, that is my sleep paralysis demon.
Big rocking power slam, you know, where they kind of do that thing. Oh, man. Big German suplex, grabs you, gives you a big hug, and just flips
bear
you.
Hug, a lot of bear hugs.
A lot of bear hugs. Head cranks, head screw crank, nerve, a lot of Andre moves. He's a big
late model Andre moves when he couldn't get around so hot.
Perpetual rest moves was the Andre mode. Got an Andre match because I only knew old Andre, obviously. Like
me too. Yeah.
But man, those matches were something. Just get you in the corner and then nerve pinch, fucking,
or just lean on you,
head crank. Yeah, get you on the ground. I put one foot on you and pretend I'm standing while I'm holding the ropes. Yeah. Or choke you with the strap from his caveman fucking onesie.
And then, as you got older, then you started to watch old Andre when he was younger, and it's alarming.
Wait a second.
Whoa, he can run?
Yeah. I still have never seen that documentary that HBO put out.
It's very good. Yeah. You should watch that.
Some of the footage from that is nuts. Some of the moves he was doing in Japan.
Yeah.
It's like doing a fucking Frankensteiner off the top turnbuckle.
A lot of lucha libre moves in there for a big man.
Juventud Guerrero based his fucking move set off of 1979 Andre. Is he walking the ropes?
A lot of Hurricane Ranas out of Andre the Giant.
There's a rando guy, it's funny, his whole career happened, but in like the 4 or 5 years I didn't pay any attention to wrestling was Yokozuna.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't watching then either.
He became a champion, at least, I think like a 2-time world champion, and was gone by the time I got back into it.
Yeah, I missed all of him.
I did see a near-death Yokozuna fight. Stand in the corner and do Andre fucking rest holds at that honky-tonk wrestling I used to go to in Nashville.
Oh, like a local spot?
Watching him lumber up those steps. And I was like, God damn it. Somebody fucking do something about this. He was just breathing so heavy, and like whatever fucking local fucking AutoZone part-time fucking cashier that decides to wrestle on the weekends just ran up to him and just did a quick fucking strike, did nothing, just big slap to the chest, then just, I'm going to step on you. That guy not having a good day at work. Holy fuck. I don't think fucking Yoko was giving a shit about the fucking jobbers at that point in his career.
Probably not looking out for the kids.
God, some of those jobbers in that wrestling were so old too. Like, oh my God, you're 54. Like, you know what? You're having fun. This is like your version of fucking pickleball.
Yeah, you're not good at darts. So instead you're wrestling.
You get fucking pancaked by Yokozuna.
Can't be part of a bags league. So you're doing this.
And he couldn't do the climb to the middle rope, do the couple hops, the bonsai drop. He just fucking held onto the middle rope and just set his butt on him. He's like, good God.
Oh, boy.
This is a bummer.
Got $100 and went to the next town.
Wonder what he got for that. Got to be more than $100 back then. Maybe
I would fucking hope.
$253.
No idea.
And $300 would get you a lot farther in 1999.
Pays better than comedy.
Yep. Yeah, right. Holy shit. Weighing your fucking comedy pay versus what a near-death Yoko got in 1999.
Like an on their way back down WWE guy.
That's the one thing. If you become famous in comedy, the pay is going to be better when you're a has-been then than a has-been in wrestling.
Yeah,
God,
that's true.
You got to degrade yourself.
Well, it made its way around Twitter last week or the week before, a video of Alberto Del Rio playing at a fucking local spot, wrestling in a gym. There's 35 people there. He was WWE champion more than once.
Yeah, he had the big dinner plate belt, right? Yeah.
Wrestled at more than one WrestleMania, 80,000 people.
But I mean,
fuck him though. He's like a sex creep or something. He's a bad guy.
But it's like that's what wrestling is. When you don't have to get too many steps removed from the E. You are doing that. You know
that Aronofsky film showed you.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, and there's guys grinding that. I almost that's tip of the hat. Like, you love it so much, you're gonna fucking try. Like, I got a buddy who's fucking a couple of his cousins are into wrestling, and he's like, I was all for it until I heard what they got paid. And I was like, you guys can't demolish your bodies for this amount of money. This is stupid. Like, I know you're whatever age now and you don't give a fuck, but you eventually will.
That's why it pays better in comedy. We're not taking a lot of bumps.
Yeah, good point.
We are ruining our bodies with gas station food and alcohol.
Yeah,
but
we're not getting dropped off the top of a stage when we're done.
Right.
You know, like
no one has hit me with a chair.
Yeah. No one suplexed me through a cocktail table. Jesus Christ, that sucked. I couldn't get up. God, that'd be humiliating. Like, let out a high pitched wail.
Physical whimpers, everybody.
This is real.
I don't like it.
This is a kayfabe. I don't like it. Holy shit. That's not what you want to hear out of a wrestler.
No.
No. I don't like it. Or you don't want to hear when you first undress in front of a woman.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
Too real.
I do not like
too close.
What is happening here?
That's the tough one. Huh.
Yeah. Not a botch. That can't be what it looked like originally, right?
Were you like a sick kid?
God damn it. Yeah, she like takes pity on you. She assumes you had rickets. Are you from the old country?
Did they not quite get rid of polio where you're from? You got just horn polio?
Funny they don't make a brace for this.
They knew it's too expensive.
It itches.
You need to get that thing in traction.
Is your balls above your dick? What's happening? Like, it's all twisted up. I think I put my underwear on too fast.
What's it? Ball, dick, ball. Like a division sign.
It's all goofed up. There ain't no way around it.
This thing's a mess.
I didn't promise you otherwise. Just having a level with them. I understand. I assure you, I am aware that the situation is dire.
Hanging there like an empty canvas tent.
How it comes to a point. A windsock.
Why does it have corners?
The head's at the base.
What kind of nightmare genitalia have we invented?
The pediatrician described it as Lovecraftian.
This is eldritch. Holy moly.
Well,
thanks for joining us. First one with no Simpsons in a long time.
We did it.
And now it's going to be this.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
For a while.
Let's hope.
11 months-ish.
Send us your thoughts on Big Baby Binkums. What's his intro music?
Someone with artistic talent draw Big Baby Binkums.
Holy fuck.
Holy moly. All right. Well, we'll catch you next week.
Bye, everybody.